girl Bree back with another video. It's been a minute and I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit more about that, like probably in another little video, but I wanted to make this video quick because I have a long day ahead of me. I'm doing like this little event for my OnlyFans, and I wanted to show you guys how you could be glammed DF up on a budget and not look cheap, basically. So I was gonna order a wig. I was gonna order a wig off AliExpress, and I don't know, something was going on with my card. Like my bank wasn't letting me, because I ended up getting a new bank card, and my bank wasn't letting me like make the purchase. Take a picture of my card, take a picture of my bank statements, and take a picture of my ID, and that'd be between 1 to 3 days. I didn't have 1 to 3 days because this was like a week ago. So by the time I do all that, my wig's not gonna get to me in time. So long story short, I couldn't order off of there, so I ended up going to the local beauty supply store in my city, and this is what I found. You got, y'all, this wig, first of all, it's the color for me. Like, this wasn't even the wig that was on display. Let me tell y'all, when I walked in the store, I'm pretty good with picking out wigs just by looking at them because I've been doing it for so long. If you see like a couple of my old videos that I used to do $40 wigs, but this one was $60. But really, honestly, if I would have found this online, this exact same wig, it probably would have been like 30 or probably like 30 bucks, honestly. But hair stores be selling it for way more. But the wig that was on display that I seen, it was like this green. It was just like this, but the bottom, let me find y'all, the bottom, like the end part, you see how the end part is like this beautiful like turquoise navy type color. The bottom was like as blue as this deodorant, I swear to God. And I'm like, oh, that's so tacky. Like, if only the bottom was like maybe a darker blue, I would love it. So I'm like, do you have this wig? Do you have it in different colors? She's like, okay, let me go see what I got. She came back out, and y'all, when I say she came back out with this wig amongst a whole bunch of different colors, but this wig, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, this is so perfect. Like, it was exactly what I was looking for. So this is what it looks like. This is a regular $60 like lace front style type of wig. Look, you can see the part in it, and I'm gonna show you guys how you could turn a simple basic wig like this to look cool. It actually blend and look right. So that's basically what this video is gonna be about. So yeah, okay, so I did go ahead and wash and braid down my hair. So I have my wig cap on. I actually think I'm gonna put like some makeup on this so that the part can look, you know, can look right. What I usually do is I pluck this out. I take like, you do not have to do this, but if you really want it to look the best it could look, I advise altering it just a little bit and enhancing it and making it look better. Hang on, you guys. I just grabbed this wig all the wrong way. It's these nails. But so this is it. It's not like a, I don't know, it's like a water wave. It's not like a deep wave. I would say it's more like a water wave. So what you're gonna need, which I said in my other videos when I have my little $40 wigs, you're gonna need coconut water. Listen, this stuff right here, I'm trying to tell y'all, shout out on the nails. Y'all see the nails? Stop playing with me. Yeah, I cannot wait. I got so much stuff, and I can't wait to show y'all and put y'all on, because your girl is cheap, but I don't look cheap, okay? You can look, you want to look like $1 million, but you don't have $1 million, so you gotta work with what you have, okay? That's what this is all about. Beauty on a budget. So you're gonna take this and just spray a little bit of it on there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna pluck out this middle part, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop plucking here. I don't wanna really overdo it because I have yet to try the wig on. So I think I'm just about done for now. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut the lace off. It's the color for me. Like, it's literally the color for me. Like, do you see how pretty that is? Like, that's pretty for 60 bucks. And mind you, if you happen to find this on a different website, it's gonna be way cheaper than 60 bucks, I promise you. It's gonna be like $30, maybe even 25, honestly. But I think because of the length, it would be like $28 to $30. But it's definitely a synthetic wig, y'all. So, and it came with little baby hairs on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hang on. It came with y'all, it's butterflies on my nails. It came with little baby hairs on it. I like this butterfly better, but this one kind of peeled off. But stay tuned, y'all. Go check out my OnlyFans. By the time I post this, I'll probably done already posted all my new content on my OnlyFans. I'm doing like this butterfly theme thing. I got a cake and everything, y'all. I got a cake and everything. I actually think that after I get my makeup done, I'm actually gonna do like a little vlog, kind of like behind the scenes of my OnlyFans. I never did that before, but I'm trying to get back on YouTube. I'm sorry I'm talking about, I just need to tell you this real quick. I'm trying to get in the motion of getting back on YouTube because I did start working again, which I was gonna make a different YouTube video on that. But I got a job offer, and it was like $15 an hour, and it was doing the same thing that I was doing before. Like sitting down all day in an office on the phone. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it because I want all the coins I could get. So I took the job, and training was like 3 weeks. So paid training. So and training was so boring because we were sitting there just listening to her freaking talk. So I couldn't wait for training to be over. But I really wanted to get my groundings with the job and really focus solely on the job, so that when it came down to us actually getting out on the floor, I can do what I gotta do and know what I'm doing. You know, I didn't want to have to put, you know, all my eggs in one basket trying to learn a new job, learn their new rules, their policies, and you know how they do calls and everything like that. And then I got all this other stuff going on. I'm not gonna be able to really focus. So yeah, so what I'm doing right now is just cutting off the lace, and literally you just cut it off. I usually start in the middle, like I cut it in half, and then I just cut the sides. Literally there's nothing to it. So on the track, yeah. Y'all, I'm just so excited because this wig is so cold. Like, this is so cold. It's the color and like the curl pattern for me. Like, you cannot tell me this is not cold. Like, for $60, this is not a cold wig. Come on now. And I know the real price was, I keep saying it because I know the real price of this was way cheaper than $60. Like, y'all cannot tell me this is not a fire wig. Like, y'all, I used to wear wigs like, because that was all I could afford. Like, I couldn't really afford to get my hair done all the time and get these expensive ass hairstyles and pay people to do I really could not afford it. So y'all, when I tell you, once I got into synthetic wigs, and it took trial and error because I used to pick out the doodle wigs. Now I could literally walk in there and know, blindfolded really, and know exactly which wig is going to fit for me best without even trying it on. I did not try this wig on in the store, okay? I just looked and I'm just like, that's the one. Like, that is the one. What I'm gonna do is think I'm gonna tighten the straps a little bit. Or you know what, no, they're already on the last one. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. I'm actually gonna put some makeup right here first, and then I think I'm gonna wet this a little bit. I already pre-mixed, I can see that without it spilling. I pre-mixed like 3 different conditioners and some water. You don't have to use 3 different ones. I just have like 5 different conditioners that I use. So I kind of just put a dab of like 3 different ones in there that I feel like are gonna be the best, like to really have a good effect on this hair. I know it's not gonna curl up because it's synthetic, but when you do put water on it, it's gonna make it more uniform, if you get what I'm saying. It's not going to be as poofy like this. It's going to make it more solid, more together. So I think I'm going to put the makeup on the top part first. What I'm doing is completely optional. You could literally just buy your wig, cut the lace, and put it on your head. But me, I like to look like a bad bitch, so you know, I got to do extra. You know what I'm saying? I got to do extra, so yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and use this one. So I'm gonna just dab a little bit of that on there. Take this piece of tissue, dab some. I don't wanna put too much. And then literally you're just gonna put it in the part carefully. literally just dabbing it on there. And put my finger right there. So y'all can see that. Let me see. Y'all see that? And that's after putting the makeup on there. And that actually looks kind of like scalp. Like, granted, my finger's up under there, but once I put it on my head, that's how it's gonna look. That's why I'm gonna actually make this part brown, like on the middle part, so that it could look right. Now I'm actually gonna do this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, hold on y'all. My nails just keep getting caught. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the water that I had, mix it up a little bit, and I'm just going to wet the hair, not too much, because again, y'all gotta keep in mind, this is not human hair, sweetie. This is not human hair. It's definitely synthetic. So, but that's what it looks like when you put the little water on it. You see how like it makes it solidify? That's how I want it to look instead of like on the poofier side, because I kind of then brushed all through it. So I'm gonna get my whole entire brush in there, and then I'm gonna just brush it down. Y'all can see what it's doing to the hair. How I want it. That's how it looked like. That's how it looked when it's wet. And this is completely a synthetic wig, you guys. Like, y'all better stop sleeping on these wigs and stop wasting your money on this expensive hair for these shitty ass installs that y'all pay a plus $200 for, and your hair, y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop trying to live these lifestyles that y'all cannot afford. Like, it is no shame in my freaking game. Like, I don't know, motherfuckers be capped, but it ain't Brie. I'm sorry. So I'm just spraying a little bit on this to like make it solid. You get what I'm saying? To make it stay, so to say. And I'm just gonna actually use the comb. And you see how that conditioner water just made it so where you could literally just comb right through it. I'm talking. You could literally just comb right through it. That's what you want. And this is completely synthetic. And you see how I could just comb through it. If you got a synthetic wig and you wear synthetic wigs, you know that when them things start to get old, they get so tangly, like you might as well give it up. You ain't combing through that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the wig on.
So since I was pressed for time, I actually ended up turning off the camera and just finishing the wig off camera. So I don't have me putting on the rest of it, but here are the videos of how it looked afterwards.